college creates new dreams and passions. It brings new ideas and perspectives. It brings new challenges and obstacles. What we wanted to be then has shaped who we are now.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Now and Then, the show where we explore dichotomy between what we wanted to be and where we're growing up and what we want to be now. I'm your host, David Perez, and with me today is Jonathan Oseguera. Jonathan, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself today?
Hi. I'm 23 years old. I'm a psychology student here at Fullerton College, which I've been attending since the fall of 2010, right after high school. And I'm working as a caregiver, and I'm graduating from school this spring.
Very good. Excellent. So you've had a relatively pretty good experience so far.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Very,
I have.
very good. Well, Jonathan, we have some questions we'd like to ask you, and our viewers, I'm sure, are very anxious to find out a little bit more about you. Before you had decided to choose the field of psychology, was there something you wanted to be before?
At first, I wanted to be a police officer, go into law enforcement, serve and protect. I'd wanted to help people however I could.
Certainly. And what was that experience like for you?
It was just something that caught my interest. I had wanted to go into the academy, but before I started, I was convinced by the people to attend college first and earn a degree in order to increase my income once I did join the academy and become a police officer.
Very good. Well, you made a wise choice.
Thank you.
Certainly. What has changed the influence of the decision you made to attend here at Fullerton?
It was mostly just for the income. That I wanted to earn a degree, but the classes I chose were in the field of psychology, which really caught my attention.
Certainly.
And so from that, I decided to switch my interest and pursue a goal in the field of psychology.
Very good. And I can imagine that's probably been very interesting so far.
Yes, it has.
Good for you. Within the psychology field, what interested you more about it and why?
Well, it's just helping people. That's mainly what caught my interest. And I would just hear other students talking about what they're planning to do once they earn a degree in psychology.
Sure.
And mainly that's all it was, just for me to help people.
Very good. In your experiences and what you've been learning here on campus, could you say that it's been a very positive experience for you?
Oh, it has, definitely has. From Fullerton College, I would say that community college is kind of like a bridge between high school and attending university,
Exactly.
This is the middle ground where you can experience, procrastinating, where you can experience, meeting different people, where you can know what to expect once you start pursuing your degree. So this is, for me, was the middle ground for that.
Definitely can understand that. So have there been any other fields outside of psychology that have interested you?
Not at all, actually, no. It's mostly just psychology. One thing I do like about psychology is it is a very wide field. There's different type of psychology.
Certainly.
And there's one student who I heard who was working with war veterans and dealing with their post-traumatic stress as well.
Oh, very good. I bet that must have been quite an interesting story to hear.
Yeah, it was.
Very good. Well, it's going to be really interesting to know more about you. So, Jonathan, we're going to take a real quick break right now. We'll be right back after this commercial. Welcome back to Now and Then, the show where we get to the root of our students' aspirations. I'm your host, David Perez, and with me still is Jonathan Oseguera. Jonathan, where we left off was discussing a little bit about your goals and your aspirations since you started attending here at Fullerton College. And one of the things we'd like to know is what has been the main thing that has helped you achieve your goals since you've been here?
Well, mostly it's just my family backing me up, pushing me, and my friends, people who I know telling me, continue going, just what anyone else would, what other people would have
Certainly.
as pushing them to going through life, and especially your ultimate goal, what you want to become in the future, what I want to become in the future.
So you're saying basically is your family and your friends have been a very good support system to you.
And I would say even myself,
Certainly.
constantly telling myself, continue studying to become what you want to become, as anyone
Certainly.
would tell themselves.
Very good. In looking forward now, from your experiences here, what do you or where do you plan on going after Fullerton College?
I'm actually going to attend Cal State Fullerton.
Cal State, Fullerton, very good. And what do you plan on to achieve there at Cal State Fullerton?
To just earn my bachelor's from there, and then, from there, I would plan to attend a university to earn my master's.
Excellent. That's very good to hear. How long do you think it might take you to achieve your goal?
2 years at Cal State, and then I would say maybe another 2 or 3 years at whichever university I plan.
So you're definitely a hard-working student, it sounds like.
Thank you.
Very good. You mentioned that you were a caretaker before, and how do you feel, how would that relate to your psychology major?
Well, it's helping people, and so as a caregiver, I work with a man named Francesco who has autism.
Oh.
And so it's it's helping him and his family through what we would consider normal to us as shopping, as housework, anything like that. For him, it's a little more difficult, and so I'm there to mostly to assist the family, because he's a very intelligent person. He knows what to do.
Sure.
So I'm just there to hold his hand if he's having difficulty taking a step down the stairs or something like that.
So it sounds like you're someone to really have around, very dependable to have and to assist in the needs when people are in need of, or let's say being unable to do for themselves. So
Yes.
that's quite an achievement, though, in itself. What would you say would be the pinnacle of your major in choosing the ideal outcome or the ideal outcome from your decision?
Well, I want to become a school psychologist.
Very good.
Working actually with high school students. I feel that's the point in a student's life when it becomes the most difficult for them. That's when they start questioning themselves, and when they're being pushed by other people to question their future, what they want to do. And that's at the point where the help mostly counts for them.
I can definitely relate to that. I think I've been there too, once or twice. Well, a couple of other questions we have. What do you feel what you could take away from your experiences here at Fullerton College?
Well, I would say Fullerton is a place for an individual to experience many things between failure and accomplishment and everything in between, from procrastinating and all of that. So it's just important.
Very good. Well, that's about all the time we have, unfortunately. Thank you, Jonathan, for your time with us. I am David Perez, and this has been Now and Then. Good night.